How much of your life have you traded just to keep up? You wake up to an alarm you hate, sit in traffic that steals your time, and work at a job that slowly drains your soul. For what? A bigger TV? A fancier car? A home that owns you more than you own it? In Your Money or Your Life, Vicki, Robin, and Joe Dominguez hit us with a brutal truth: we're not earning a living. We're spending our lives. And if you don't stop and ask the right questions, you might live decades in a trap you never chose. This video is a wake-up call. A rebellion against unconscious spending and soul-crushing work. So stay with me, because what comes next might just free you. Here's the shift that changes everything. Money isn't just dollars, it's life energy. Every time you spend, you're trading hours of your existence. Not just the hours at your job, but the commute, the recovery from burnout, the mental fatigue. That $80 dinner? Maybe it cost you 6 hours of your life. That new phone? 2 weeks. When you track your spending through this lens, you realize you're not just buying stuff. You're spending your freedom. This is the first step to waking up, understanding the true cost of every financial decision you make. Take a deep breath and do something most people never dare. Calculate exactly how much money you've earned in your entire life. Not just your salary, every odd job, every hustle, every dollar that ever passed through your hands. Now ask, where did it go? Do you feel the weight of those years spent on things you don't even remember owning? This isn't about guilt. It's about clarity. Because you can't change your future until you understand your past. Most people avoid tracking their expenses because it feels boring or painful. But what if it became your superpower? In Your Money or Your Life, the authors say, where your money goes, your life goes. Tracking each dollar isn't about penny pinching. It's about waking up. It reveals patterns, impulses, leaks in your financial ship. You start seeing money not as a burden, but as a mirror. And when the reflection becomes clear, you can finally steer your life with purpose. Here's the magic: when you track your spending and align it with your values, you spend less and feel more fulfilled. You stop buying to impress. You start spending to express. Instead of chasing dopamine hits from delivery apps, you invest in things that truly feed your soul. Books, time with family, freedom. You realize happiness never came from more. It came from meaning. One of the most underrated tools in the book, a wall chart. Yes, old school. But this simple graph, tracking income and expenses monthly, becomes a visual story of your transformation. You'll see the moment your spending drops and your freedom grows. It becomes tangible. Each month, your life energy gets redirected from consumption to liberation. And slowly, the distance between you and financial independence shrinks. There comes a moment called the crossover point. It's when your investment income, or passive income, covers your living expenses. No more paycheck dependence. No more alarm clocks controlled by bosses. This moment isn't a fantasy. It's math. And when those two lines on your chart meet, you've bought back your time. That's real wealth. What if we stopped chasing more and started honoring enough? Enough means your needs are met. Your soul is fed. You're not overworked, underrested, or drowning in debt. The endless pursuit of more is a treadmill. Enough is a doorway. To peace. To time-rich living. To life beyond comparison. In Your Money or Your Life, enough is not the end. It's the beginning of everything that matters. When money stops being a prison, work transforms. You no longer work for survival. You work for meaning. Maybe it's part-time. Maybe it's a passion project. Maybe it's teaching, mentoring, creating. You work because you want to. And that subtle shift is the greatest luxury of all. This isn't just a book. It's a revolution. Your money or your life is a call to reclaim your most precious resource. Time. Life energy. Freedom. You don't need $1 million. You need alignment, awareness, and the courage to step off the treadmill and walk your own path. So, what will you choose? More stuff? Or more life?